Right now on WHAS 11 News at noon, it's a gloomy Wednesday across the area with more rain moving in this evening and into tonight. I'll let you know how that may impact your travel plans coming up.
Authorities here are on the hunt for 3 people who robbed postal carriers at gunpoint. Coming up next at noon, the men people are looking for and the massive reward for information leading to an arrest. Plus, a burning problem. City officials want to cut down on fires in abandoned buildings. The new team tackling that issue. Welcome into WHAS 11 News at noon. I'm Jim Stratman sitting in for Brooke Hash this afternoon. Mallory Schnell in studio with us this morning as well. And this afternoon, Mallory, I'm
Whatever
all
time it
confused
is.
right now because I was standing out in the cold this morning.
You were, yeah. You were on ice skates on the Zamboni. If you weren't watching GMK, you should have because it was a good time.
It was fun.
It's still gloomy out there at this lunchtime hour. Temperatures, I would say seasonally cool for this time of year. We have mid to upper 40s at this lunchtime hour across the Louisville metro area. It's 46 in downtown Louisville. We have 47 in Valley Station and PRP, 48 degrees at the airport, 45 in Fern Creek. Bigger view of Kentuckiana, much of the same, low to mid 40s in some spots of southern Indiana, mid to upper 40s in Kentucky at this hour. Winds coming in from the south-southeast. Now the satellite and radar, we've had cloud cover all day. That's going to continue throughout your Wednesday. We've also had some radar noise. It does look like we had a couple of raindrops earlier as this kind of plume pushed through the area, pushed off to the north and northeast, but most of us stay dry until we get closer to sunset this evening and tonight. Your futurecast showing just that, a mostly cloudy kind of day here. Temperatures topping out in the upper 40s and lower 50s, so similar temps to yesterday, but minus all that sunshine, all that nice sunshine that we had yesterday. You can see 7 o'clock tonight, that rain becomes more widespread, pushes through the area through the overnight hours, and then moves out fairly quickly early Thursday. But tomorrow stays dreary. We could have some patchy drizzle as well. Good day to spend indoors, which is what we typically do on Thanksgiving with a high of 47 degrees. Now heading into this weekend, temperatures really do plummet below freezing. We could even see a few snowflakes late Saturday into Sunday. I'll talk much more about that coming up in our 7-day forecast.
Right into the Christmas season. Thank you very much, Mallory. Right now, federal agencies, federal authorities, they're searching for suspects after 3 postal carriers in Louisville were robbed at gunpoint. It all happened Monday afternoon in a span of just 30 minutes. The first robbery took place on Hartledge Court, then 20 minutes later, another one on Crittenden Drive, and finally the last one on Cypress Street. Authorities are offering up to $150,000 for information leading to an arrest. WHAS 11's Alex Dieter and photojournalist Levi Hammer have the details.
The city of Louisville is in trouble.
A string of Louisville mail carriers being robbed. 3, all within half an hour Monday afternoon. 12:02 on Hartledge Court, 12:20 on Crittenden Drive, and 12:30 on Cypress Street. All of them in and around West Louisville.
I'm a firm believer that crime is happening everywhere. It's happening in the West End, in the East End, in the South End, in the North End.
2 of the robberies happened in Metro Councilwoman Tammy Hawkins' district.
We have to come up with better solutions.
This is a picture of one of the 3 suspects the United States Postal Inspection Service is looking for, described by authorities as 3 black men wearing black clothes and driving a white Audi sedan with stolen Kentucky plates.
From May of last year to September of this year, the Postal Inspection Service has made 2,000 arrests for postal robberies and mail theft across the nation.
I think often we wait until it affects our neighborhoods or it affects our family members before we really make this a top priority.
The Postal Inspector's Louisville spokesman, Jeff Sagracy, told WHAS 11 News the robberies appear to be connected and orchestrated by a group of suspects. Authorities are offering up to $150,000 for information leading to an arrest. Alex Dieterer, WHAS 11 on your side.
If you have any information on this string of robberies, you can call the number that you'll see on your screen right here, 1-877-876-2455. We'll also have information on this story on our website online, WHAS11.com. You can find it on our homepage. 2 men are facing murder charges for a deadly shooting in Bullitt County. It happened just after 11 Sunday morning at a home on West Hebron Lane. That's in Shepherdsville. According to an arrest citation, 20-year-old Fulton Mucker Jr. and 24-year-old Benjamin Williams are accused of firing multiple shots at a home. Now, a man inside that home, 41-year-old Yuri Valcarcel Herrera, was hit and later died at a local hospital. Police say 2 of Herrera's family members were also at the home as well. Mucker and Williams were arrested Monday afternoon in Jefferson County. Their bonds are now set at $1 million. They'll make their first court appearance coming up on Monday. A woman has been indicted in Nelson County after investigators say she was running an illegal daycare. Caitlin Rogers was arrested on November 21st after a months-long investigation by the Nelson County Sheriff's Office. It says between February and May of this year, Rogers was running an unlicensed daycare. Investigators found evidence that she manipulated a woman to work for her without pay using threats and intimidation. She's facing a human trafficking charge for the alleged coercion. Rogers is also accused of abusing a child younger than 12, then allegedly altering video footage and deleting text to cover it up. Rogers is scheduled to be in court on Tuesday. The Louisville Arson Unit is investigating a vacant house fire in the Shawnee neighborhood. Louisville Fire says it happened just before 6 o'clock Tuesday morning on Vermont Avenue. Crews battled a large fire on the first floor of a 2-story home. No injuries were reported. And there's a new team in Louisville designed to prevent these types of house fires. It's called the Abandoned Properties Team. Mayor Greenberg says this team will work alongside Louisville Fire, Metro Police, Codes and Regulation, plus Metro Homeless Services. Its goal is to reduce the amount of fires and safety threats that come from abandoned and vacant buildings in Louisville. LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey is asking for you to call 311 if you see anyone in an abandoned or vacant building. And he also says to call before there's an issue.
We want to make sure that we are getting people the resources so that when we are dealing with people who may be homeless and just need a warm place to stay, that we can get those resources to them through our homeless outreach teams. But we also understand that there's criminal activity that can be associated with these properties that we need to address for the good of the community.
According to the mayor, LFD responded to about 60,000 calls last year to vacant and abandoned buildings. He also said there are about 2,500 vacant and abandoned buildings here in the metro. This new team comes on the heels of another program just launched to turn those vacant spaces into affordable housing. Many of them have liens worth thousands of dollars against them. Starting December 2nd, the city will take applications for lien forgiveness, lowering the cost for remodels. We also asked Mayor Greenberg about the ongoing consent decree negotiations between the Department of Justice and the LMPD. The federal oversight plan was ordered by the DOJ last March after finding patterns of misconduct within the LMPD. With President-elect Donald Trump promising to shake up the Department of Justice, we asked if January's inauguration is impacting the mayor's decision to sign the decree.
Our team has had over 65 meetings with the Department of Justice since March, countless phone calls. They're meeting with the DOJ today. I had conversations myself last week. We are working diligently to get a consent decree complete. There is no consent decree to sign right now. That's what we're working towards. I believe we still have time left before the change in the administration.
When asked if he would sign the agreement in January, Mayor Greenberg said that he would. We do have some good news for you. The Krispy Kreme on Bardstown Road has reopened. The donut shop opened its doors yesterday after being closed for nearly 6 months. Back in May, its roof was badly damaged in a fire. Police say 40-year-old Michael Moore intentionally started that fire using a bottle that was lit on fire. Now, Moore was arrested and charged with arson in that case.